Hi, my name is Logan Elmer, and this is my idea for an Escape from New York game. So, the story. The main idea for this game is that you aren't going to play as Kurt Russell's character, Snake Plissken. You're going to play as your own character who is caught up in the whole deal of the city being trapped inside this, or with the walls around it, and being separated from the rest of the continent. It's going to be an original story about your character trying to escape from the city and trying to find his family who's trapped outside. So what's the gameplay of it going to be? It's going to be an open world game where with lots of activities similar to a Far Cry game or a Horizon Zero Dawn game, where it's a third person game and it's going to have a very deep skill tree that's going to give you different bonuses like traps, new ways to execute enemies, maybe slow down time, or maybe some more innovative stuff once we get the dev team on board. We need to have tight shooting mechanics. It can't be really sloppy. It has to be tight like Gears of War or Horizon Zero Dawn. As I mentioned, we have the crafting system, which we need to be able to upgrade your items similar to Far Cry, where you can get a better bow or upgrade your guns or stuff like that. Uh, the game itself should be co-op. The story itself, you'll be able to have another player jump in and play with your friends if you want, or just play by yourself. There's going to be no difference between playing with a friend or not. It's just going to have the fun of playing with a friend. And then online multiplayer. For the multiplayer, I think it's going to be a good idea to have it kind of a battle royale like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. I'm going to talk more about that later on. For the developer, I want Guerrilla Games. Last year they came out with Horizon Zero Dawn, which blew everyone away. Nobody was expecting it to be good. These guys have always been known for Killzone, and they came out and they knocked it out of this park with this deep RPG that nobody was expecting. And so I think this is a project that they could really get behind. They're an ambitious team, and they can do the things that we want. So for the marketing for the game, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is hot right now. Everyone wants to play the game, no matter what system. They're even porting it to Xbox and PlayStation. So if we can mimic that battle royale gameplay, integrate it into this game in the multiplayer, and make sure it's deep and not just some tacked on multiplayer, I think it'll really draw players in. We need to make sure that it's not considered a movie game. Those have a reputation for being bad games, and if we market it as kind of its own thing but still in the universe, I think that'll draw more players in. As I said, it needs to be a different story from the movie. We need to make sure that everyone knows it isn't a movie game. And then lastly, we have our deep multiplayer and deep single player. We want nothing to feel tacked on. We want everything to feel like extremely well worked on and very well polished. So this has been my presentation. Thank you for listening.